Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I really just wanted to play with some makeup. I wanted to feel pretty today. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. So hope you guys are all doing well. I just want to give a big shout out to essential workers. Like, I could never. I love this foundation a lot. I feel like I've heard a lot of people be like, oh my god, it's so easy. Like, I'd totally be an essential worker, blah blah blah. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, badass. They are real heroes. Like, my dad's an essential worker and like works at a hospital, so it's like a lot. Like, I could never do something that he's doing. Like, I'd be so scared. You know, I feel like I'm doing my part in helping him by, like, not leaving the house. And I would never want him to catch anything and then, like, bring that to his job. I feel like I'm doing my part. I've been locked in this house for, like, over 5 years. 5 months. But, the second I came back from Paris, I never left my house. And that was in, January. I'm using this concealer from the Pretty Fresh from Colourpop. I love these concealers. I just hope you guys are all being smart now that states are opening up. And, like, places, obviously I'm in California. And, like, I don't see us opening anytime soon. But, like I said, I just hope that you guys are all being smart and stuff. Like, still follow social distancing, even if you guys think everything's normal. Like, I just, like, I don't want to be, like, the parent to be like, don't do that. But it's, like, I feel like a lot of people are like, well, my state's opened up, so now I can go back to do whatever I want. It's like, do you guys think the virus was just like, oh, it's time to leave? Okay, I'm gonna pack my bags. Like, it doesn't work that way. But, as long as you guys are being safe, and obviously if you guys live with any elder people, or anybody who's immune compromised, like, be smart. Don't be going out and things like that. Yes, we know Andrea loves to stay home anyway, so it's not that hard for her to be at home. But still, you don't think I miss, like, my social life? Like, I feel like I was definitely made it a goal this year that I was like, I'm gonna go out more. I was doing so good this year. Like, even when I went to Paris, like, shout out to my friend that I forgot her name, that I met at the bathroom. And, like, I think I told you guys that story. If I didn't, I will explain it right now. But, like, I was definitely one who would never talk to strangers, and I wanted it to be a thing, like a goal this year. And I definitely did it a lot in Paris, which is like not trying to get kidnapped. Where's Liam Neeson? But I'm just gonna set my under eyes with this guy from Hourglass, which a couple stories to tell you guys. Don't worry, do not forget about the girl in Paris. Hold on. So we were at this restaurant, like one of like the fancy little restaurants in Paris. It was like the last night, I believe, or was it before we went to London? I don't remember. I think we had already came back from London. I'm pretty sure it was like the last day or whatever. But it was like this fancy restaurants. And the thing with like Paris, just like any restaurants, not even like the fanciest, the restaurants have their bathrooms like downstairs, if that makes sense, like in a dungeon. Like, when I say dungeon, I mean dungeon. I'm gonna go in with this little coconut bronzer from Colourpop. So basically I had to go to the bathroom, and we were waiting for our food and stuff and appetizers. My mom really wanted to go to it. It was too fancy for me, you know? So I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, thinking that I'm at like a really nice hotel in Paris. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me. So I go to the bathroom, and I see this girl in there, and she's like, you can just tell somebody like drink a little too much. But you're in Paris, like, I'm not the one to judge. And she's just like, hi. And you know, I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, hi. She talked to me in English, and you could just tell that she was Latina too. So but I also didn't want to like confuse if she wasn't Latina. In the bathroom, I could tell like this person is not leaving, and she was washing her hands, so I thought she would be like leaving. So then when I go up, she's like, hi. And I was like, hey. She obviously saw that I spoke English. And she was like, you're not from here, right? And I was like, no. And she was like, oh, me neither. And I was like, okay. She's like, where are you from? And I was like, oh, like, I'm from California, but like, Salvadorian. And she was like, oh my god, I'm from Mexico. Well, I live in Texas. I think she said she lived in Texas. I don't even remember. She said, but like, I'm from Mexico, so you speak Spanish. And she started talking to me in Spanish, and I'm like, yeah, kind of, a little, sure. You got too excited there, girl. And she's just sitting there talking to me, and like, she's telling me about her whole life story. Like, her husband brought her on this trip, and they went to all these other places before they had gone there. Going on and on about her husband, and then she started to say how much she hated Paris because she just thought that people were just so rude. I forgot blush. Basically going on and on about how much she hated Paris because she just thought that people there were so rude, and like she always dreamt of it. And I'm like, yeah, people can be a little rude, you know. I just feel like I went with the knowing that like French people can be rude sometimes. And my mom was kind of like, let's talk Spanish when we're out there, because they're not the biggest fans of Americans. So like, I felt like my trip went perfectly fine because I was talking in Spanish a lot of the time. She even told me how she got proposed, how she got the trip, blah 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 blah, how she's gonna go to all these other places. And then, like, this whole time, I'm like, okay, well, like, I'm trying to leave this whole time. But she's just going on about her life story. She's telling me that it was her birthday. That's why she was there. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we came for my mom's birthday. She's like, oh, you're not alone? And I'm like, no. And then what are we doing in here? Let's go meet your family. And I'm like, this girl's going to kidnap me. Liam Neeson is not going to come protect me. this is the end right here in the bathroom in Paris. Like, editing this right now, and I just want to let you guys know that it was like 25 to 30 minutes that we were in that bathroom talking. Like, my mom's like, I almost went to go check on you afterwards. So I just want to let you guys know like how long this girl was like basically keeping me hostage in this bathroom. Just what happened to me. And she's like, yeah, and then you have to come meet my boyfriend. And I was like, if we go meet her boyfriend first, that's it. That's it. I died. I died here. That's it. You guys saw in my favorites, I've been obsessed with these little eyeshadows from e.l.f. So we're just gonna go back and forth into all these colors. But basically she's like, yeah, you have to come meet my boyfriend. Like, you'll love him. And I'm like, girl, I don't want to love your boyfriend. I want to go back to my family. I'm hungry. She's like, let's go meet your mom. I want to go wish her happy birthday. And I'm like, girl, I don't know you. Like, I feel like I like ran into like the drunk person in the bathroom who wants to make friends. And I'm like, girl, help. So then, like, I'm walking with this girl back to my table where my brother and my mom are, like, the most antisocial person ever. And she's, like, following behind. And then I'm like, hey, guys, I want to introduce you guys to, forgot the girl's name. And then my brother and my mom are like, is she a fan? Like, does she watch her videos? Because I had been talking to some subscribers that live in Paris. I think my mom and my brother just thought they're like, oh, this is one of the fans that she was talking to. They probably met up. Like, that's so cool. Meanwhile, I'm like, no, this is a complete stranger. Never met her in my life before. They were just like, hey. And then, like, she started talking to my mom in Spanish. She's like, oh my God, señora, like, feliz cumpleaños. Like, you need to find a boyfriend out here. And then I was like, my mom is happily married. Like, what are you talking about? She's like, it's so nice to meet you. Happy birthday. We just met in the bathroom. Like, going on and on. And I'm like, girl, you was the one who's gonna get kidnapped, not me. Like, you need to not be talking to strangers. Stranger danger. But she did not care. She was really nice. She, like, hugged my mom and, like, my brother. It was really awkward. She hugged me when she left. And thank God she didn't take me to go see her boyfriend. But, like, I feel like the conversation was definitely more weird. Like, she, like, even got out of me, like, where I lived. Like, she's like, oh my God, I want to go to Napa. Like, da-da-da. Oh my God, I've always wanted to go to California. I've only been to LA. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I mean, girl, if she wanted to kidnap me, she could have kidnapped me because it was bad. She was really sweet, though. Like, I liked it. Like, at the beginning, I was really like, wow, that was weird. But then, like, afterwards, I was like, you know what? When does that really happen when you talk to a stranger? And, like, obviously nothing bad happened. I'm here. She was super nice. It was most definitely an Aquarius, which I love. I don't think you guys understand. Like, I vibe so much off Aquarius. And, like, you could just tell she was an Aquarius. Like, right off. Well, obviously, she showed me her birthday, and I knew it was an Aquarius. But, like, before she even told me she was there for her birthday, like, just her whole demeanor was like, hi, I'm an Aquarius, and I want to be friends with you, and I'm weird, and I love it. Like, we ate and everything, and, I don't know, we were thinking that, like, since this was, like, a fancier restaurant, you have to get reservations to eat here. You can't go into the main dining area. Like, you have to take off your hats and, like, your bags. Like, you can't keep coats or anything. Like, it's super fancy, but you can't, just, like, walk in and eat there. Like, you need to have a reservation to eat there, if that makes sense. So they have, like, an outside patio area where anybody can eat. So then I was wondering, I'm like, maybe we should just want to see what the inside looked at, since her and her husband or boyfriend, I forgot, like, outside eating. But I was like, maybe she just wanted to see the inside. I don't know. I mean, she saw it. Yeah, when we left, we saw them eating outside, and I was like, okay, at least she was with somebody and they're, like, eating. They didn't kidnap me. But like I said, I totally vibed off her energy. At first I was like, that was weird, but then, like, it was one of those things that were, like, my goals. And there was so much more that she said that was, like, pretty weird, guys. But she was just fun. And you could tell she had drank a little. So she was probably just feeling herself and was, like, a little upset about how different the people were. Because, like, even if you ask me, like, I feel like I had so much more fun in London, like, people-wise, than I did in Paris. Just because, like, I don't know, people were really nicer in London. But it was fun. I definitely didn't vlog those last few days because it was right after, like, the whole COVID thing. And if you saw my vlogs slowly stopped as soon as I got back to Paris. Even that's how fancy that restaurant was. Like, they took all our shopping bags, and I was like, there go all our Louis Vuitton, Cartier, and Gucci stuff. Like, there it all goes. Someone's gonna steal it all. But no, they just put it all away because you can't keep anything at your table. And it was definitely, like, if you guys go to Paris, or if you've been, you know that all, like, everything is so small, like, all the chairs and everything. And this was, like, the first restaurant where, like, the tables were super big and, like, nice and fancy. I don't know, it was just really cute. I don't know, it was just a funny story that I wanted to tell you guys. But, like, basically, it's like I would never have talked to anyone like that before, a stranger, but I did. And, like, it was one of my goals this year, is to really just compliment and talk to strangers and not care. We didn't exchange any information or anything. I wish I would have, because she was, like, super fun, you know what I mean? But it was just, like, in the moment. I have, like, a couple of stories from Paris that I could tell you guys. I think I've told you guys about the train story of the guy. I met a really hot guy in London. It was straight out of a Christmas Hallmark movie. But I'll have to tell that story another time. Let me know if you guys want that, because I could tell the whole story. That way I could do like a whole little boy time stories, like of those like mini little stories. So I feel like I miss making story times on here, but like I'll save that one for then if you guys want to hear about the guy from London that I met on the train. That'd be a cute little story to tell you guys. Like even my brother and my mom were like, this is literally out of a Christmas movie. Like what? I could tell that story if you guys would like to hear it. Just comment that below. Let me know what some of your guys' goals were for this year and if you guys have made them. I was laughing at those TikToks that were like, here's my agenda for 2020, and it was a complete waste of money. And I was like, me. At least I got to take off 2 big things on my bucket list this year. Yeah, what have you guys been doing during this time? Like, I feel like I've genuinely just, like, been chilling, filming a million TikToks. I just love TikToks so much. Like, the acting videos are my favorite to make. I feel like I really have improved a lot. Like, I used to have to make myself cry. Like, it would take me a second. And now it's, like, second nature. That sounds so sad, but, like, I can literally, like, make myself cry. Which is so crazy because, like, when, like, sad things, oh my god, I'm about to start crying right now. I don't know why. But, like, it's so easy for me to cry. Oh my god, I'm not even trying to do it on purpose. Like, I think I literally broke something in my eyes when I started thinking about crying. They're like, people falling. This is my favorite mascara. It's, like, old, but it's the best mascara ever. And they never made anything like it. Maybelline, what is wrong with you guys? This Gigi Hadid mascara is the best ever. If you know, you know. I am just missing, I want to, obviously my lips, but I want to put something else in the inner corner because I didn't like this highlight in the inner corner. Are all the palettes I had to move to get out the Jaclyn Hill palette that I want right now. First color in my inner eyes. Loving this in my inner corner. What? Like, it's such a pretty color. Now, I've been loving a good lip balm under everything anyways. Lighting this one from Sugar. Oh, fresh. But I feel like this red tint definitely just gives it a little something else. I don't know, the red tint just gives it a little something else. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chat with me. I've just been really wanting talking to you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Just a little chit chat, do your makeup with me, get ready. You guys can follow me on TikTok and Instagram because you guys already know that's where I spend all my time is TikTok. And of course, I'm always proud of my Instagram. I'm going to shoot something today, I think. I'll talk to you pretty faces in the next one. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Comment below any video ideas that you guys would like to see. And yeah, I'll talk to you pretty faces in the next one. Bye, guys.